She's so depressed that she drinks an entire glass of alcohol, then slams it on the table. She then asks Chen if he's single and if he wants to have some fun with her. The girls cheer him on while Xiaoqian and Li Na enter the club and notice the two of them getting comfortable in the back. He notices the two of them. Then he takes the girl by the shoulder and leads her up the stairs. The two girls chase after him as he runs up the stairs and into a random bedroom. He locks the door behind them and tries to apologize for bringing her upstairs in a rush, but the girl seems more interested in laying with him. Our protag doesn't have any interest in taking advantage of her when she's clearly sad, so he flicks her on the forehead and warns her not to go out and to try to stock up on food in her house while she still can. Then he tries to advise her not to come to places like these since she seems to be more love-minded than her friends. But then he realized that there's no point since there will be no future for her to worry about. It's rare for him to have an opportunity to come to a place like this, but in this situation, he has no choice but to avoid them. He walks into the back of the hall and sees the two girls kicking down multiple doors in an attempt to find him. With these two here, there's no chance for him to enjoy himself for the rest of the night. He manages to escape their manhunt for him and heads home to relax and escape from the rampaging girls. The next day, all the things he ordered, including the smokeless charcoal and the ice, were shipped to him. Several trucks show up in front of a warehouse he had rented for the drop-off, and he guides them in to deliver the goods. One of the truckers is concerned that the warehouse doesn't have a refrigerated room, which means that there's a chance that all the ice will melt, but he tells them not to worry about that. He instructs them to move the goods into the warehouse and directs them to specific places in the warehouse. While all of this is happening, Xiao Yu tracks down Xiaoqian to tell her that Su Chen has rented a large warehouse in the suburbs, and he also bought a lot of large machines that are being moved into the warehouse. She's interested in what he's doing, so she goes over to the warehouse with Li Na to see what's going on for herself. The first thing they see as soon as they get there is the massive banquet from the Green City Hotel being delivered and set up. There was even a red carpet laid out, and the whole setup looked like an after-party for a wedding. Li Na is convinced that Su Chen would propose, and then guests will come in from all directions to see the wedding. Xiaoqian is still proud enough to say that even if he proposes, then she might not accept it. Then she asks Li Na to accompany her to see just how sincere Su Chen will be towards her. They head over, and Xiaoqian asks him why exactly he's buying so many things, and what he wants to do with so many supplies. He doesn't answer them. Then he tells her to help move the boxes into the warehouse. If she helps, then he will tell her everything she needs to know. Xiaoqian is disgusted by him suggesting that she would do menial labor. She's planning to become a rich lady, so how can he expect her to do such rough work? Lena reminds her that this is a test for her to see if she's qualified to become a rich lady. Despite still being appalled that she's being told to do grunt work, she decides to just do it for the sake of her future rich girl lifestyle. She manages to lift a heavy box onto her shoulder to prove to him that she's not just a delicate woman,